Finally gonna be replacing the fuel tank, doing a brake line tuck and fuel line tuck on my 1999 Honda Civic DX. Oh shit. So we gotta start off by removing all the fuel shit. So we gotta start by removing the quick connect, this hose, and all these connections. Where the fuck are the hose? Okay, they've been removed in a while. Fuel might leak, but it is what it is. I don't give a fuck. I just remove this quick connect. Just squeeze these two to the side and pull back. Hold on, let me get back when I'm done removing these connections. After you remove all the hoses and connections, you can start dropping the fuel tank. There's some connections that you will have to disconnect, but we're gonna start by dropping this a bit. What you gotta do is loosen these two nuts a bit, and then you should be able to push up, and then it should just slide out. And then you should be able to drop it to remove all the connections right here. Make sure you place the jack under the fuel tank. It should be a 14mm socket. My shit's a little rusted, so let me see if I can prop up my phone. It's a little rusted, so we'll see if we're able to take it off. Hopefully you're able to see. Fitting. Alright, yeah, it's gonna be a 12. Like I expected, both stripped off, but we're gonna be replacing these straps anyways. Now you can move on to the next side. It's gonna be a 12mm. Oh shit. Oh fuck, hold up. Let me get this bolt off real quick. Alright, this one might break too, but fuck it. Stripping. Try 11 on there. My shit's stripped out and rusted, so I'm just gonna cut this shit off. Or I'll just leave it in there and then drop it from this side. Should be a 15mm socket on this strap and then on the other strap on the back side. Just remove these two sides. Should be a 14mm. Then we'll do the same thing to the other side. Like that more. Well, actually, we don't need to. I forgot. I already removed this strap. So we can just start by dropping it slowly. Hold up. Let me prop this shit up. Oh, you can. Oh, wait. Almost forgot. Gotta move these little plastic clips, screws. All right, once you remove these little plastic clips, you can drop the gas tank a little bit more, prop it up. These are the connections you're gonna want to remove. Obviously, if you're replacing your whole gas tank, you're gonna either replace or reuse these, but we're just gonna disconnect all this shit real quick and I'll get back to you. All right, the fuel tank should drop once you remove these 3 hose connections, and then you should be able to remove these 2 bolts. Hopefully I can remove them so I'm rested, but with another 11mm socket, I believe so. Guess it's a 10. Just put the fucking 10 on there and it didn't go on. Try this again. Let me show you a trick for removing these bolts that get stuck in your socket. Give me a second. Should be able to grab a screwdriver, stick it in the other side of the socket, and just smack down. Just pop straight out. Alright, let's remove this other one. Now you have your EVAP system removed. Just remove these connections. This one should be a 10 as well. Well, you just remove these connections from the fuel tank. Obviously all this bullshit you keep. We're gonna be replacing the fuel line and then the fuel return line. The fuel sending unit we're gonna leave alone. Obviously we're gonna be replacing the whole fuel tank. Replacing all these connections and everything, because as you can tell it's all fucking rusted. And yeah, I'll get back to you once I remove everything. Well, my shit broke off, but after you remove this hose, these 2 hoses, which would be these, disconnect the harness from the back from the fuel level sensor shit, and then obviously we're gonna disconnect these hoses, and then the fuel tank should be able to be removed. Let's remove it. I don't really care about it. We're gonna do this bitch. How you remove your fuel tank from a 1999 Honda Civic. Now next, we're gonna be changing the fuel lines. Oh, actually it doesn't even look rusted down here like I thought it would. Looks pretty nice. Well, before we do all that, we're gonna wire wheel all this shit, undercoat it all, make it look nice and brand new, like we did with the rest of this. Obviously, I gotta fix this shit, which we're gonna get to. But everything else is undercoated. Front as well. But we will be getting to the brake line tuck soon. I already have everything ready. Just trying to get the fuel situated first. Got my new fuel rail coming in. It's a little cheap one, but I don't give a fuck. Just want to see how it works. And yeah, let me get back to you once I clean this up and hit it with some undercoat. Alright, so we have the bottom undercoated. Now once our fuel tank arrives, we'll begin on the fuel line tuck and brake line tuck. Actually, yeah, we'll begin on that next video.